Competing beginning level amateur through professional championship level, trust you me, I have taken more than my fair share of coaching from, I can't even count how many different coaches. Certainly my primaries, but then oodles and boodles of visiting coaches or coaches I would, fly to New York or England or wherever just to take some one-off coaching from. And my personal pet peeve, guys, feel free to tell me if you disagree. Maybe you love this sort of lesson. I hate it. As a follow, my least productive, most frustrating private lessons were when the coach would say, just follow me, or you're just the follow. And granted, that was more realistically how they would dance, say, 50 years ago in competition. But dude, I want to dance well today. And this day and age in dance sport, the follow is not a potted plant or an anchor tied to the boat. We are half the jet engines, okay? And again, my opinion, you are free to comment if you feel differently, because there are some ladies that just love hanging on and feel like they're learning a lot. For me, absolutely. Do I love hanging on and just following? Yes, super fun. But that is 1/50th of the battle, in my opinion, in my experience, both as a student and a teacher, in terms of cultivating an excellent follow. I do a heck of a lot better job following anyone if I learn my part and what I need to do to be light, to look beautiful without making my partner do all the work, to not block my partner, for us to get better flight. If I provide, I'll say 49% of the power. As lady, I never do more than 50, or I'm actually not technically following, but absolutely drives me batty. And guys, I've seen this in the beginning level, where I took from kind of a chain studio go, honestly, he didn't know the ladies part, which was fine. At that stage of the game, it really doesn't matter. And I wasn't competing at that point. So, hey, it's just about enjoyment. And I love that. But as a competitor, I started to get, motivated and be in my bonnet. And I want to look good. I want to feel good. I don't want to just be dancing well with one person who can manhandle and manipulate me into looking good. I want to look good with everyone at all times. I want to be my lead's wingman, not my lead's giant weight they have to carry around. So again, I am only sharing my personal experience. I definitely feel I've seen this in beginning level through even former world champions, guys, a gobsmacked to this day. Mind you, these are all almost, in terms of world champions, it's always the older ones, by the way, like older meaning like 70s and up. And in my opinion, dancing was just kind of different. It has evolved since that time. Okay. And it's also possible, as I've shared in another video, when you get your IAC certification, I don't know how it is this day and age, but back in the dark ages, when I turned pro, the follow had to do both the lead and the follows part in order to get an IAC certification. Totally different standards if you were a lead getting an IAC certification at that time. You only had to know and demonstrate the leads part. And in my opinion, this was to the benefit of the follows who were getting certified, because they have a good, I'll say, a fundamental mastery of all the parts. Whereas in my opinion, the leads, did they get an easy pass? Heck of a lot easier than the follows, but I feel it was very unfortunate in terms of the effect of their being educated and effective teachers. When I'm teaching a couple, I don't just teach them one person's part. I teach them both parts. Sometimes, even in Pro-Am, if I'm teaching a follow, I might show them the leads part to better demonstrate, okay, this is how you're affecting your partner when you drop your side or pull or do whatever. Likewise, if I'm teaching a lead, I occasionally have them follow so they can feel, okay, here's how you're affecting your partner. This is what you're doing to send her off balance or squeeze her in your armpit. Does that feel good to you? No. Fabulous teaching tool. So anyway, guys, that's my opinion. I'm super interested to hear in your experience. What are the yuckiest ballroom dance lessons that you've taken? Please don't mention individual names, just in general broad terms, the things you've gone through in lessons that you're like, well, that was a waste of my money and time. Because trust me, we've all been there. Okay, friends, I look forward to seeing you first thing tomorrow morning for some more ballroom dance chat. Okay, have an awesome day. Bye, guys.